Vítam vás pri 58. časti. Našiel som takúto skupinku rytierov s veľmi peknou zbrojou. Sú to veľvyslanci. Peyrak. Rodina Joffra de Peyrak. Čiže pôjdeme do Francúzska pozrieť praváku Angeliky.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice.
Brnenie ozdobené mocazou.
The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
V týchto končinách samozrejme sme ešte na okraji, takže tu obťažujú obyčajní ľudí, hociakí zlodeji, chodia tu kaďaké výpalníci a keďže oni v rámci svojich rytierských zákonov sa majú pomáhať chudobným a biedným, aký páchaná krivda, majú mať súcit s tými, komu bolo ubližené, ale v tejto krajine sú mimo domova, možno aj celkom nechápu, o čo tu ide.
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived. Let us go out to greet them.
Jasne, výpalníci. To dokonca stálo trebuše v pozadí, že sme niekde na okraji boiska. Predtým tu skončil niekde vojda Nilfgaardu, vyťahli na sever. A teraz sa tu potulujú všelijakí žoldnieri, čo ušli, dezertovali a okrádajú.
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off before we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Seems to me they're unmoved.
Diplomácia skončila.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint.
For Beauclair, by the crane, defend yourselves, harlots bloods.
Dokonca jeden z tých bývalých vojakov má aj štít. Lietajú tu aj nejaké štíty. Zrejme ten, čo mal pušu. Vlastné brnenie. Je tu dokonca neobrnenie, ale bojník. A mesiard. Jeden ma napadol do hladu. Sme tu traje a oni všetci idú na mňa. Tu nemá štít. Je to 35-ka. Hovorím, že nejakí bývalí vojaci. No a už teraz budeme 2 na 1. Nie je nutné, ale stále tu lietajú nejaké šipy. Ešte, že máme brnenie. Tu je ten s tou pušou. A to bude aj všetko. A ešte jeden. Druhá puša.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you
Hej,
it'd be
ale
like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits.
týždeň, mesiac, 2.
Sorry, no fanfares and
Máme
flowers.
tu ďalší olupiči. Len je tu bezvládie a i ten kráľ žobrákov.
And we shall, my friend.
X rasy idú po svojich obchodoch. Cirkov takisto tiež za svojím
Time we delivered our message.
väčším ohňom. A chudobe nepomáha nikto. Až tu si potulní rytieri a Zaklinač.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition,
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons.
No, aspoň niekto to si trošku váži Zaklinača, aj keď
And sows panic
nie
in the
skočme
hearts
na
of
pekné
rich and
reči.
poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the
A je
star
to
crossed
oficiálne
his
pozvanie od
most
kňažnej
gracious
Anny
Her
Henriety,
illustrious
čiže
Highness,
v
Duchess
podstate
Anna
od
Henrietta.
kráľovny Francúzska.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The ducal chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she
To
discharged
vyzerá
us
tie
immediately
ruky
to Fitch,
na upíra.
promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also,
No,
both
v podstate
victims
je v tom
are
čas
nobly
mágie,
born,
no.
and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none
Vie
noticed this.
prechádzať cez
They saw
steny.
but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing similar. A night in an
áno.
old room. Servants all
Zamknutá
about the
miestnosť.
house, guards all around the estate.
Nepotrebuje
Yet the
kľúče
beast
ako
somehow
Geralt.
got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast nothing is known, save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal.
Tým potom, že príjmeme túto úlohu, sa odkloníme od hlavného príbehu. Ale pozvánka pomáhať tým, čo je ubližované.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No, just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be...
Áno. Panovačná, nenáročná, panovačná.
Excellent. We must set off at once.
Tak ju vychovali.
Wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, as soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint. To Toussaint!
Takže sme v domovine týchto rytierov. Havrali nás takisto už privítali.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
No tak, Uma bude musieť počkať aj Ciri. Teraz sa Geralt zase niečo naučí. V každej krajine cudzej sa niečo naučí. A tu myslím, že poskočíme o viac levelov hore. Zasľúbená krajina, áno.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Zem, hrozná vína a bohatstva. Áno, sme začali datadisk o víne a krvi. Trojky série Divoký hon sme prešli do dodatku. Na tá daty prešli sme aj do datadisku. Takže kto nemal datadisky a hral Zaklinača 3, túto časť zrejme nevidel. Veterný mlyn už nič nepomelie. Jeden obor hore dole. A ten má pekné kladivo. Vyzerá to ako hriadel z toho veterného mlynu. No, jedna tretinka životu poď. Snažil sa punktovať normálne. Dobre, 2/3 života fuč. A tu sme veľké presile, zbytočne. 4 na 1. Goliat. Tak sa bude volať táto mŕtvola o chvíľočku. Ďalší z obrov, ktorých sme dali dole. Ďalší, ktorý skončil s nosom v prachu.
Big beast. Single-handed? I'm too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
Aha, jasné. Mladí rytieri zamilovaní do nejakej dvornej dámy.
This trophy, sir,
is yours.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later. Near
Ten tu
Guillaume's
ide
tent
podať
in
hlásenie.
Guillemets. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't
No,
miss
na
anything.
koňoch to jazdia lepšie ako vikingovia. A tu sú takéto siete na ryby zrejme natiahnuté, ale je tam viac bordelu. Podobne ako u nás v priehrade.
Guests, careful.
Darčeky od neprispôsobivých. 35-ky. Tí kurdeji sú 35-ky. A nechodia po jednom, ale aj nás to... Aj Geralt tu nebol sám. No a teraz je taká novinka, že ten datadisk, keď bude nejaká úloha, tak nebude žltý vykričník, ale bude takýto rúžový vykričník.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Čakal som, že to bude rýchlejšia úloha, lenže oni ani nevedia, čo za netvor to útočí, aká príšera. Takže toto bude naviac dielom.
Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Footprints. See them?
Prišli po dôkazy, to tu riadne pošľapali, rozšľapali.
Recently, I'd say.
Je tu veľa bordelu z rieky.
Guardsmen snipped these nets to untangle the body, which must have been quartered or chopped up somehow, given how much blood there is. Body parts were put on a boat, taken somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the
No,
corpse.
takže tam máme svedkov, lenže každý videl zrejme dačo iné, podľa svojej fantázie. Tie opisy nikdy nie sú rovnaké.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes. You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. lost, to which I'd rather not return.
Ale budeš sa tam musieť vrátiť.
I understand. We can talk later.
Zrejme to s tým súvisí.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyren. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood.
Takže toto je miestny krčmár.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyren in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter, with whom...
Tento si je pekne rypol do rytierov.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyren.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchery trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and
Zase
beheld a sky
červené nebo.
as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What?
Corvo Bianco, to bude víno.
When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the
Krčmárová dcéra.
But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Rossel he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Hej, a ty máš jednu šelmu pod vlastnou strechou.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
No a teraz sme na vinici. A vidno, že tu ozbrojení chlapi ležia rozhádzaní ako sliepky. Krvavá stopa. A bolo to iba nedávno. A tu máme Bruxu.
Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Kočmárová dcera, tu sme videli v plášti.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Ešte uvidíme, kto neodíde. Že na upierov neplatí to, čo nám prizná, čiže no nám z toho kruhu ujde, do ňoho skočí trestí. No jedno. Hej, HPčka idú dole. Ešte jeden dobrý zásah. A je to. Oni tu zrejme premiestnili mŕtvolu a mali ju strážiť.
Waterlogged, both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in the water for some time, head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch bulging with coins. Guardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, it means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand.
Takže už vieme, že to bol upier. Vyšší upier.
everything up. How's this possible? Still warm.
A tu je zrejme jeho ruka.
Several monster species can
Ale
regenerate.
tie pazúry, tie meče má zasunuté naspäť.
Their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Ale keďže sme už dosť veľa času minuli v tejto časti, takže s kňažnou sa stretneme zrejme až pri ďalšej časti. Takže to si bude vyžadovať aj viac času, nejaké dlhšie rozhovory. Ďakujem za pozornosť.